I'll show you a free, mostly automated workflow that locks character consistency and lets you generate unlimited AI videos from a single photo. Because if you've ever tried AI video, you already know the two things that usually break it. First, the character drifts. You change the angle and suddenly it's a different face. You animate one shot and the outfit changes. The AI starts guessing and you lose the look. Second, the process becomes manual. Upload, paste, generate, repeat, over and over. And that's where most people quit. So in this video, we're fixing both. We're going to start by building one strong base image that the AI can actually lock onto. Then we'll generate clean multi-angle coverage, wide, medium, close-up, without the identity changing. And finally, we'll animate everything in bulk, so you're not doing it one frame at a time. One photo, consistent character, automated output. Let me show you the exact steps. But before we do anything, angles, motion, automation, there's one thing we have to get right. That base photo is everything. It's not just a reference, it's the foundation. The AI uses it to understand the face, the body, the outfit, everything. So if that image is even a little bit unclear, the AI starts guessing. And once it starts guessing, your character stops looking like your character. Let me show you how to fix that once, so you never have to fight it again. Now, you can generate your image using either Meta AI or with Whisk if you prefer a bit more visual control. Both are free. Both work great. Only Whisk has daily credits, so keep that in mind. I'll show you both options so you can follow whichever one you like. Let's start with Meta AI. Just open the image tool, and in the prompt box, type your character description. Once it generates, take a look. Now, when you get one that feels good, save it. This image will become your character reference for the rest of the workflow. All right, now let's do the same thing using Whisk. Open Whisk Classic in your browser and paste that same prompt into the input box. Make sure to set your aspect ratio to 16:9 at the top. That's going to help us keep everything cinematic later on. Click Generate and wait a few seconds. Now, same check again. Full body in frame, soft pose, nothing blocking the face, and lighting that feels natural. When it looks right, go ahead and save that image. And here's a quick trick I recommend. You can generate your character sheet that has different angles and some close-up details like the face, for some specific character feature. Later on, we'll use it to make sure your character stays consistent, even across different angles or poses. Inside Whisk, after you generate your character, just drag the image over into the subject box on the right. That tells the AI, this is who I'm working with. Keep this identity locked in. From here on out, everything we create will use this one reference. Also, you can generate a world for your character if that is important for you to stay consistent. And that's it for this step. Once you've got your character locked in, you'll never have to recreate them again. You can build as many shots, angles, or videos as you want, and the AI will keep them visually consistent every time. All right, ready to move? Let's create your multi-angle shots next. Now that we've got our character image locked in, it's time to move like a director. Because one photo is good, but 9 shots from different angles, that's what makes it feel like a real scene. And we're not just generating random poses here. We're building camera coverage. Think of it like setting up a wide shot, a medium, a close-up, even over the shoulders or down the line perspectives. All with the same character, the same look, no drift. To be honest, this was a game changer for me. It helped me understand better video dynamics and get overall better outputs. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to easily create multiple images. The first way is using ChatGPT with image tools. The second way is using Whisk with Auto Whisk to generate your shots automatically, one after another. Here's how we do it. If you're using ChatGPT with image tools, start by uploading your reference photo. If you want more control, you can also upload your character sheet and the environment image you saved earlier. I prepared 2 different prompts for this step. One is a simple version, which I recommend using with Nano Banana Pro. The second is a more detailed prompt that I personally use inside ChatGPT when I want a specific story emotion or stronger cinematic direction. So here in the prompt box, paste your chosen prompt. You can always modify it to match your scene or mood. Just keep the language clear and visual. Both prompts are included in the document I prepared for you. But honestly, even the simple prompt can generate amazing results. It often creates interesting angles and visual storytelling details you might not think of yourself, especially with Nano Banana Pro, since it's trained heavily on cinematic imagery. It's a great option if you're not confident building storyboards yet. And just to clarify, whenever I say ChatGPT here, the same process can be done using Nano Banana Pro inside Flow or even inside LM Arena. Once the grid generates, review each frame. Your character should appear from multiple angles while still looking like the same person. You can regenerate in different image tools and pick the best frames from each version. Combine your favorites if needed to build a stronger final set. Next, you'll need to extract and upscale the individual images. Here's the easiest way. Option 1. Go to Flow. Open your grid image, use the selection tool to mark the frame you want, and ask Nano Banana to extract that exact selection. Option 2. Upload the grid to ChatGPT and specify the exact row and column, like extract row 2, column 3. My preferred method, crop the frame manually in Canva, then upload it back into an image generator to upscale or refine details if needed. It gives you more control. I've included the full extraction workflow for free. One important note, ChatGPT does not generate true 16:9 images. So before moving to video generation, adjust the aspect ratio in another image tool and upscale everything to ensure clean, high-quality visuals. Once your images are extracted, corrected to 16:9, and upscaled, you're ready for animation. Now, if you want to automate this part even faster and not generate shots one at a time, I recommend using Whisk with Auto Whisk. Here's how that works. First, open Whisk Classic and install the free Auto Whisk Chrome extension if you haven't already. You'll see a new panel appear on the right. In the text box on the left, paste your multi-angle prompts, one per line. Each line should describe a different shot or pose. We will use ChatGPT to help us generate our scenes. I will share all the prompts in the document linked in the description. Then, drag your saved reference images into the subject box on the right. That's what tells the AI to keep the character's look consistent across every frame. You can also add your environment here to make it even more consistent. Now set your aspect ratio to 16:9, double-check your prompts, and hit run. AutoWhisk takes over from here. It reads your list line by line and generates each shot automatically. No manual clicking, no prompt copy-pasting. You just sit back and watch your entire camera sequence get built. And the best part? Because we locked in that reference image. Your character doesn't change. Same face, same outfit, same setting. Every frame looks like part of the same scene. When it's done, go ahead and save the shots you like most. Label them in order, like frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, or ABC, so it's easy to keep track later. This is the exact technique I use to build my storyboards. And once you've done it once, you can reuse the same prompt style for any character or scene going forward. So now we've got something powerful. We started with just one photo, and now we've got full visual coverage, like we filmed a real sequence from multiple cameras. Next, we're going to add motion, and again, we'll automate that part too. We're going to animate each frame with Meta AI, and all we need is one line per image. That's it. Here is my prompt, and in seconds, you will get your instructions based on your images. Now just go down the list. One line per image. Frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, each with its own motion. As I mentioned, we'll be using Meta AI, which is free, and we'll automate the entire process using a tool called AutoMeta. No uploading each image by hand, no copy-pasting prompts over and over. Just click once and let it run. Here's how it works. First, open the folder where you saved your images. Make sure they're clearly labeled, like frame 1, frame 2, and so on, so you can keep everything in order. Then open the list of movement prompts you just wrote. Each line should match the image with the same number. So frame 1 goes with line 1, frame 2 with line 2, and so on. Now open Meta AI in your browser. Before we do anything else, make sure you're logged into your Meta account. If you're not logged in, the automation won't work. Then click the AutoMeta icon in your extensions bar and select Open AutoMeta. You'll see a small interface pop up. From here, the tool takes over. Start by selecting your image files. Click Upload Images and choose all the frames you want to animate. Now switch to your prompt list. Paste the full list of movements into the box. One line per frame, with a blank line between each. That's important. AutoMeta reads the prompts line by line and matches them to your images in order. So just double check the spacing and you're good to go. Now, hit run. Automata will begin pairing each image with its matching prompt. It uploads the image, pastes the movement line, hits generate, and repeats the process until every frame has been animated. You don't need to touch anything. It's fully hands-off. And because we spent time getting the base image and angles right, you'll notice something really special. The face doesn't drift, the clothes don't change, the lighting stays consistent. It looks like your character is flowing gently from one motion to the next, like an actual video shoot. There is one optional tip. If you want extra control, you can generate multiple versions of each animation. This gives you options later during editing. Just duplicate the images in your folder, label them Frame 1A, Frame 1B, and so on, and repeat the same prompts. When everything's done, this tool will download all your clips and save them in a new folder. And that's it. You just animated your entire scene with no paid software, no video rigging, and no manual steps. All right, you've got your animated clips. Each one flows with slow, gentle movement. And now we're going to turn them into a complete video. You can use any editor you like. For this demo, I'm using CapCut because it's free and easy to work with. But this works just as well in DaVinci Resolve or any editor you're comfortable with. First, drag in all your animated clips. Put them on the timeline in order: Frame 1, Frame 2, Frame 3. You'll start to see the natural rhythm build, even before we add anything else. You don't need hard transitions here. Next, let's bring in music. For this example, I am using free music from the CapCut library, but you can also generate music yourself with Suno AI or 11 Labs, where you can also get some voiceover if that is needed for your project. Drag the music under your clips and adjust the volume so it never overpowers the visuals. It's there to support the motion, not take over. Once you're happy with the final flow, go ahead and export. I usually use 1080p, 24 frames per second, just to keep that cinematic softness. Save your file, and you're done.
The desert tests everything. The storm reveals truth. He did not fight what awakened inside him. He embraced it. Some are broken by the wind. Others grow wings. This is not the story of a man. It's the birth of a guardian.
If you want a more in-depth video about Meta AI, check out my next video. And don't forget to grab the free document I prepared for you. If this helped, feel free to stick around. I've got more coming on your way. See you soon.